Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie, and we are gonna make a project together today. I'm so happy to see you guys. Ellie has on a very large red bow today, and since we put it on in the beginning, it's gotten a little bit off to the side there, but I think it's still pretty cute. And as it turns out, I have a red top on too, so we're kind of matchy matchy today. Um, so good to see you. Thank you for popping in on both Facebook and uh, YouTube. It's just a great day. It's a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Holly. Good to see you. Um, Wednesdays are always a good day to come on because it's kind of like the middle of the week. It gives us a little boost, I think. It kind of gives me a little boost. Tracy, Belinda, good to see you. Um, it just gives us a little boost when we get started. I know I popped on a bit early, so um, we were just ready, and so I decided to go ahead and get started. Um, and Ellie was ready with her bow on and everything. We had a friend over. Hi, Roz. Good to see you. Yes, she is. Jeanne, good to see you. We had a friend over visiting for a while and she just left. And so I had gotten all ready before she came. And I quick popped on and it turned out we were early because I had everything ready. So that was nice. Um, Also, what else is going on here? So we had a friend to visit us. She's from Connecticut. She came all the way out to Connecticut. She's visiting several other friends. And so that was great to have her. Let me see how to turn Ellie here. Bo is just taken over with her, isn't it? Marcia Long, good to see you. Another thing that happened is last night I had a crown fall off on the back of my side tooth here. Renee, good to see you. So that wasn't a very fun experience, but I was so happy the dentist could get me in at 9 a.m. this morning. They just took a quick look at it and cemented it right back on there. So thank you, Marcia. So I'm totally happy and my mouth is not sore or anything from that crown falling off. I hate that when tooth things happen. Teeth things. Very, you just want to go on with your life. Tina, good to see you. Cold and rainy, cool and rainy in Granite Falls, North Carolina. The sun has just come out here. It's been all day and it's now 3 o'clock here in San Diego and the sun is finally coming out. So I'm thankful about that. Sorry that it's cool and rainy there. Linda, good to see you. Yes, thanks, Linda. I'm glad it worked out too, because it's awful if your tooth is hurting or something, but I was really thankful. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. They just got me right in. I thought, wow, that's fabulous. So we're ready to get moving here. And so let's just have some news because I have a fairly large project for us today. I want to talk about the Designer Series paper sale. You guys are aware of that. Linda, Pennsylvania, sunny and 72 degrees. That sounds absolutely perfect. That is perfect weather right there. The Designer Series paper sale, 13 different Designer Series paper. Hello, baby. From the brand new catalog, on sale 15% off. And you guys, it's just such a great time to buy some paper. I'm going to use two different papers on our project today. Yes, put down if you want a prize. Carol, good to see you. Let me know what your favorite papers are. I'm curious. The ones that are on sale. Do you guys have, favorite papers? I think I have several. At first, I thought I only had one, but as you know, thank you, Tina. Um, yes, you good girl. As you use the papers more, then the one you're using kind of becomes your favorite, and that's what happens to me anyway. So let me know what your favorite papers are in this new catalog. And interestingly enough, there are some papers that are kind of hiding in there. As far as the papers that are not the designer series paper, but some glimmer papers, those are not on sale. But just to let you know, they're kind of hiding on one page. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. Oh, Jeanne, you like the fish designer series paper for your brother's cards. That is a great paper for guy cards, and some gals love fishing too. And those little fish are just pretty cute. I'm going to put Miss Ellie down right now. I wanted to give us a quick little look. Let's take a quick look at the designer series papers that are on sale. Hi, Sue Thomas. Good to see you. Tina, the Daisy and Earth and Elegance. Yes, the Daisy paper is over here, fresh as a daisy. And Earth and Elegance, I know a lot of people like it. I have it, but I don't go for brown, right? I don't know, it's too brown for me, just personally. But I'm sure I'll like it. Country, Marcia, are you thinking of Countryside Inn? Yes, it is gorgeous. I love that. There are only about one or two that you're not crazy about, Roz. True. Because Stampin' Up is actually really known for their papers. Whoa. They're known for their designer series papers. I'm just going to real quick, I want to show you, I didn't mark this, but since we're talking about it, these are the other papers I'm talking about. You know, I should be talking to you about the on sale papers, and we're going to continue to do that. But these are the ones I wanted to bring out. The Daisies in Inked Botanical, Linda, yes. I agree, beautiful. So on page 127, these are just, I don't know that we've ever had so many non-designer series papers. And let's see, I just used, there was a card I did yesterday that posted today that I used this number 7 soft shimmer, and I used the Berry Burst. It's on my Facebook page. This is the prettiest soft shimmer paper right here. It's number 7 on page 127. You really, you know, you do have to work a bit to look closely and see those, and I hope to use these over the period of the year. But these are really beautiful. If you Becky, good to see you. If you want to take a look, those are gorgeous. And then your designer series papers start here, and these are the ones that are on sale. I think all of these right here, not this page, but it ends on page 132. All of those are on sale. 15%. Yes, that shimmer paper is delightful. I agree. Okay, so that is the designer series paper special. And then we're going to take, let me do this here. There I am. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to try this. Okay, we're going to go back. There we go. I want to talk to you just a bit about my June host code. You know to use my host code when you place an order in my online store. And the reason for that is that it helps me. And if you use the host code, I send you a gift. And every month it's a different gift. This month it's a Stampin' Pierce mat. And I have 2 of them actually. And I always end up getting them a little marked with ink. And then I want to get a new one or wrap it in the grid paper. But this is actually, it's a rubber, a soft rubber, but it's so perfect for stamping on with our photopolymer stamps. So that's the gift if you place an order over $50 this month of June in my online store and you use this code. And the codes are always kooky. I try to make sense of them to help me remember, but I really can't. Anyway, that's the host code. And then there was something else. Oh, the starter kit special. The starter kit special. What does that mean actually? A starter kit is just getting started with Stampin' Up as far as getting a better price. And I kind of wanted to talk to you about that because you know, we go to the store and we always want to get the best product for the least price. And that's exactly what the starter kit is. After you get the starter kit and the special, right now is for $99, you get $155 worth of product of your choice from the annual catalog, and it all ships to you free. From that point on, you get 20% off everything you order from Stampin' Up. So it's just like going to the store, choosing the best product for the least amount of price. Now, it does mean that you become a demonstrator, but I would say a majority of my demonstrators that I have are what we call hobby demonstrators, which is they're getting the best product for the best price. And they don't necessarily get anyone to come in under them or anything. They just are happy shoppers. Some people call them happy shoppers, and I agree. So if you're interested in getting the starter kit, it's an absolutely great time to get this starter kit. And I would love to talk to you more about it, or there's a link. You can just go straight to the link, pick out the items you want, up to $150, but not over. And you'll be on my team of sweet stampers, and you will be happy, and I will be happy. Okay, so today what we're going to do, we're going to use this stamp set right here, Circle Sayings. I really, really like this stamp set. It doesn't come with dies or anything, but it does fit the circle punches. Specifically, I think it fits the 2-inch one also, but also the 2 3/8. But I am telling you, I really like this set, and it's growing on me, and I'm going to show you more as we make our project. And then I wanted to show you the paper. The main paper that we're using is this delightfully eclectic, and the reason I want to show it to you, I've highlighted it before, but we're really using it today. It is eclectic. There's all kinds of paper in it, and it's like 4 times the amount of paper you get in one of our regular packs. You get 48 12 by 12 sheets. I've got it cut in half. I've got it cut all in little pieces. Look at that. And it's totally fun. These are the ones we're going to use today. That's why they're here in the front, because we're making a pink and pretty peacock card, bubble bath and pretty peacock. And there's one of the pinks. Those are the 3 pinks. There might be more, but look, I just wanted to show you some of these great papers, because it's kind of hard for you to see in the catalog how fabulous this delightfully eclectic paper is. Look how pretty that is. Look at those daisies. I mean, and this is, I haven't used it yet, but this is the funniest one. And it's humorous, and I need to find just the right card to use the pretzels. Don't you guys like these pretzels? Are they hysterical? And just look at, both sides are fabulous. This is a really pretty one. Yellow on the back. Here's the one we're using again. This is a cute one. Look at these. This I've used, and I'm going to be using more. This ledger paper is great. You love the pretzels, Tracy. I do too. I really do. There are some blacks, and this is a very strong paper. It's very beautiful and powerful. This would look good with some of our black and white kind of buffalo check ribbon. So there's just, I wanted to show you all the great papers. I think we've seen all of them except maybe the strawberry. There's the pretzel again. There are the little bubble bath strawberries, and more pink. So I really wanted just to show you how fabulous this set is. It's more expensive than the other sets, but it's 15% off right now, and we're going to use it today. And we're also going to be using some of the glorious gingham, which I absolutely love. So let's get started. Here is the project we're going to make today. We're going to make it with a little bit different paper, but it's a 3D project. It's going to be a little booklet, and I'll show you how it works. So you untie the bow, and then you open it just like a little book, just like this, and you decorate the inside as you want, but I'm going to show you how to put the little booklet together. Look at those little cookies. I cut that out of the Lace Shop, SHOPPE, the Lace Shop paper. Those are some kind of little French cookies. I don't specifically know. And then it's a happy birthday card. But so you can also do this. And I think it's fun for a little book of remembrance, for a birthday card, for something for a grandchild or a child. And then here's the back, using coordinating designer series papers. So you guys, want to know how to put this together, it's really easy, but it just, you just might, you want to know exactly how. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Here's a little one that I made. You all remember I was gone a week or so ago for one of our lives, and I went to visit my girlfriend up in San Luis Obispo. And I might have shown you this book, but I wanted to show it to you again because it's the same booklet. I decorated it with the countryside in paper. And here's the way this goes. And I printed, that isn't even an official picture as far as it's not printed on photo paper. It's printed just off my computer. And I just put it in there to remember my trip up there and our trip together. And I happen to use 2 Bible verses because those are special to us. And then here's the back. And I'm going to teach you how to tuck your ribbon in just like that so it really doesn't show. Then you put your book back together and you just tie up your bow. Hi, Allison. Good to see you. Isn't that just a cute little book? So I thought I'd show you how to do it, and that way you'll always have this in your repertoire. So and it does fit in, it fits in our this envelope, our normal envelope, medium envelope, just perfect. Look at that. So you can mail this little booklet. You might add an additional stamp or something. So I'm going to show you the basic way to do it. So to start, and I've done prep for it so that we can just really move, because it's kind of a long little thing. Becky, thank you. Oh, you like those verses too. Good. So you start out, and I know there are other ways to make things like this. There are other people who probably, have better ways of doing it, but this is kind of what I might call a down and dirty way to do it, okay? So I've got 4 pieces of basic white cardstock, and they're cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So I'm just going to line them up just like that. And then I have 3 circles. These were punched with well, that's a smaller one. I've got all kinds of circles over here. I've got stuff to decorate. So let me get another. These are 3 2 3/8 inch circles. And you could also use a 2-inch circle. So again, the down and dirty way. I'm just even going to use my fingernail. You could use your bone folder. Fold your circles in half like this. 3 circles, 4 pieces of paper. And it's like a little tiny book, so it could sit on your bedside if you put your little grandbabies in it, something like that. I don't know. I just thought it was cute, and it was cute for my little visit to my friend. Okay, so you've got your circles folded in half, and then to give you the idea, the principle of it, you're just going to put a circle at each intersection where the pieces come together. Okay, that's the main idea. That's how the little booklet holds together. So, and I'm using glue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up these 2 pieces, and I'm going to put my circle right like that on the center of the back of these 2 circles. So I'm going to put plenty of glue in there because I do want it to really stick. And I'm going to get my pieces picked up again and put this right on the center of the back of those 2 pieces, just like that. And we'll just give it a few minutes. Tammy, good to see you. So I'm just going to make sure it adheres. And so my next one, and now you see that's ready to go. They don't come together exactly, but that is okay actually, because when you hold it like this and put that on the top, the circle on the top, it gives that little bit of an opening for it to move about. So now we have the next one. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to glue all of our circles on the back. You could glue this one on the inside if you wanted to, but it works. I don't know, I found that it's working fine to glue it on the back. And so I'm just going to do the same thing and put that right down in the center, just like that. I mean, it really is a snap of a little thing to make. And it comes out very cute. There's a little glue escaping. Let me get that off my hands while that sits to dry. And you know our glue sets up pretty quickly. I love our glue. And then here's our fourth piece, and I'm going to do the same thing and put that in there like that, all facing forward, and glue it together. And I'm telling you, that's really it. Then you just decorate. So I'm just going to put that on. It doesn't matter if you're completely even with where your circles are. It doesn't even matter. So we'll just hold that on for a second. And now you've got your book. Open it, page. Okay, there we go. So now you just fold it, and remember, it always starts by opening like a book with the opening on the right. And because you folded your circles really well, they can turn inside or outside, just like that. So there's your little book. And there it goes, just like an accordion, someone said. I did this at our team meeting the other night, and some people got it and thought it was easy. Others said, I don't know what they thought. Others did it a little differently, but that's okay. However you get it stuck together is fine with me. So I'm going to use some pink and some pretty peacock papers. And so this one right here is from our Delightfully Eclectic, and this is from the Glorious Gingham. So I'm just going to do, I'm not going to use that one there, I'm going to use that one. So we're just going to go pink and green all the way down, and we just glue our papers on. That's how easy this is. And then we decorate it. Now the one little thing to watch out for is we are not going to glue together the back of the last page, because we're going to put our ribbon on there. So what I was doing to make sure this is even is just hold it on like this. Let me get my glasses on so I could see a little better here. Because this paper should be your designer series paper should be the exact same size as your white sheet, 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, and we're going to go front and back. So alternating, and we could even do that side. I hadn't thought about that. Let's do that, because these ginghams are cute on both sides. They really are. And you know, I was thinking, you know, we have that space paper that's on sale too. What is that called? Let me look here. Stargazing. This would be cute for a boy. You could do this out of all those stargazing papers with the planets and everything. That could be really cute. Okay, now we'll put, well, gosh, I cut that wrong, or we could have had the strawberries, but I'm not using orange. I like to make sure my colors are all kind of coordinated. But, you know, you could do, if it was, you could do, you know, a different plain color cardstock on each single sheet. That would be different too. Yeah, Tammy was there when we made, she's on my team, and she was there when we made the cards. So she's glad we're doing it today. Becky, yes, a little brag book. It's true, and you can make it as long as you like. I might, if it's going to open longer, I think I definitely would do a circle on the outside, a circle on the inside, circle on the outside. I think maybe with regard to physics or something, that might have a stronger hold. And we definitely could have done that if we wanted to. But to me, it makes more sense to just do it outside, outside, outside for the circles. Okay, so we can put this one on the back. So this is the front of the back sheet, or we might call it page 4. So remember, we're not going to glue on the back of page 4 because we want to put our ribbon on there. But we're going to go ahead and glue everything else, front and back. When I first did it, when I made my first one, I didn't glue anything on the back. I glued on this way, but I didn't glue these two and it didn't look as good. I think it's a lot prettier if it's all has a designer series paper. it just makes it more fun too. It does take a bit of designer series paper, but if you're looking to, I know that some of you collect your designer series paper. I'm going to stay away from that bad word that's sometimes used that starts with hoard. So this is pretty. So if you're looking for a way to get rid of some of your paper to use it in a pretty manner, this would also make a lovely gift, a really lovely gift for somebody, like for a friend. I'm gonna be giving that one to Linda. Don't tell her, okay? But I am gonna give her that one, yeah. Okay, now we've got everything glued except that last page, and now we're gonna do our ribbon. So I decided to use some Lost Lagoon, and this is called bordered ribbon. It's really pretty. I'll hold it up there so you can see it. It's kind of woven, I would say woven. It does have a bordered stitch, but it's pretty, it's really pretty and soft. And I like to have lots of ribbon so I can make plenty, I can have plenty for a bow. So I always take a lot of ribbon. So what we're going to do here to adhere our ribbon, I'm going to, remember this does not have a piece of designer series paper on it. So I'm going to take some, what do we call this? Sticky tape. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. And put it about 3/4 of the way down. You guys tell me. You're always my helpers. Not press and seal. That's for cooking. What is the name of this? Somebody remind me. And I'm just going to, it's two-sided tape. And I'm going to peel that top one off. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to fold my ribbon in half. Tear and tape. Allison, thank you. Yes. It's hard to think of a couple things at one time. So I'm going to put the center of the tear and tape kind of in the center there. And just press that down. And now I'm ready to put my last piece on. I think I'll reverse it to that pattern. And I'm going to glue this right over that ribbon. And because it's on the back, I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. I really don't. So we'll put this on. And just line it up right with our paper. Just about like that. And then we have our book. Okay, there's our back. And ta-da! Here's our little book. Isn't that cute? And now, literally, all we're going to do is decorate it. So when you open it, you've got really 5 sides to decorate. There's your front. Inside, 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 inside. Kind of cute, huh? And then your back looks all nice and neat, because if you left these two blank, which you could, I think it, I don't know, it wouldn't look as nice. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, just coordinate your papers before you put them on. Just coordinate them. So now the challenge is, how are we going to decorate them? So what I decided to do is I cut for the front one of these scallop contour dies that fits just perfectly. And I am going to use, let's see, what have I got here? So I went ahead for speed because I had showed you this little booklet. And I went ahead and cut and colored actually 2 little cupcakes. I just think they're so adorable. I might actually put 2 on there. And we're going to go ahead and punch a circle, and we're going to put it right behind there because we're using the Circle Sayings stamp set. So let's do a bit of stamping. And I've got a nice long piece of basic white paper for us to play with. I'm going to use Pretty Peacock ink for this circular stamp that says Celebrate. So let's just stamp this on here. And I'm not using my Stampin' Pierce mat because I've got a lot of padding under my sheet here. Okay, now all we have to do is pull in our punch. Again, this is the 2 3/8 circle punch. And we're just going to put it right over there and try to get it completely even, or as good as we can. We do our best. And we're going to punch that little baby out. And now we've got our cupcakes. So let's glue this piece from the scallop contour dies down. I wish I had a bunch of these pieces already cut out, because it's these are so handy. Every size die from these scallop contour dies. Every one of these is such a great size. I'm going to pull it over a little bit more. So I'm just saying, I think it would be handy if we had just a bunch of them right next to us and we could just reach in a little box and pull out whatever size we wanted at whatever time. Wouldn't that be nice? Thank you, Vicki. Whoops, there's just a bit of glue that came off my fingers. So let me get my glue eraser. We talked about these the other day. This little rubber gum eraser. Okay, now we're going to put our circle that says celebrate. So it's great for a birthday, but you can, use this. I know we've had a lot of graduations lately. So you can definitely have it for a graduation or just any kind of celebration. And you might have noticed I put my ribbon down about 2/3 of the way down this piece of paper so that it would come in under whatever I decided to do here. I think we will just do one cupcake, and I'll save the other one. We might put it somewhere else on our little booklet. So we're just gonna put, all it takes is just one little dimensional right there, and we'll put our cupcake in. Isn't that just cute? And then we'll tie it at the end, but you can see how cute it's going to look on the front. Isn't that darling? I think this book is just cute. So now we've got all 4 pieces and all 4 pages that we can do something with. And I just brought in, actually what I do you guys keep a little scrap paper thing? I think we've talked about this before. We get our tomatoes mostly at Trader Joe's, and I have this little Trader Joe's tomato box that I keep in my drawer, and I just keep all my little spare little bits that I don't use right over there. And then when I'm doing something like this, many times I will just pull from my little spare box. So we could do that, or we could, this might be pretty right here, and we'll put a little jewel in it. We don't need to do a lot, really. You just need to barely decorate each page, unless you want to put a sentiment, which is fine. I think we'll do this here. This is just kind of cute. And actually here on the inside, I'm not going to use, I would normally use a dimensional, but I'm just going to use glue to adhere this flower, because it is better to keep the little booklet flat when you're going to mail it. And we'll put a little flattish gem inside there when we're done. We've got page 1 already finished. Now let's see if there's something else we want to stamp from here. I've got happy birthday, we can use that. And I've got smile. I think I'm going to use the word smile. And I pre-cut some of these. This is a neat label, which I really like. It's from the Natural Print set. Do you ever do that? You see things you really, really like, just one. I love a lot of things in this set, but I really like this label. So I'm thinking I might put it right here. And let's stamp it with the word smile. Why don't we do that? So basically, you're kind of just inventing however you want to decorate it. But do it, make it simple. Don't make it as advanced as an entire card, because that would be too much. You just want to have a real simple little something something on each page. Okay, there's the word smile. And let's just see what we might do here. Or we could put it down, and I went ahead and punched a few leaves. We might want to use a few little leaves. That might be kind of cute, huh? Kind of like this. I got a vellum leaf. Like we could just use 3 leaves. What do you think? I kind of like that. Okay, so I think I might put some glue on the back. I'll put glue on the whole thing, and then we'll add the leaves before we put it down. Put a little extra there. And let's just see. Let's put this leaf in the center. Hopefully it'll stick on right in there. Stick on. Okay, that's cute. And we'll put one off to the side. I hope you can see that. I hope my face isn't in the way. So that's good. And then we'll put the vellum one on the left. So when you're using just a few colors, you can use different shades of the same color. Like this is Lost Lagoon. This paper, it's kind of a different shade of the Pretty Peacock. It goes very well with it. And then we've used white and vellum, so those tend to go together well. See how easy that is? I just pulled those little pieces out of my little box. Now I did go ahead and cut a tag because I thought that would be kind of cute. I just have all these little pieces here that we can play with. Okay, let's bring them up here. Bring up the little pieces. I've got one of these. That might be cute. And I have one of these, which that might be kind of cute for the happy birthday. What do you think about that? That's a little cute for happy birthday. And then for this, well, let's see, what do we want to do here? Maybe we would have this. Let's see here. Maybe with just one leaf on it. Kind of just like that would probably be cute. All right. I had glue all over my hands and I've got it on the paper. You know how that goes. Just get that glue off of there. Yes, put down prize if you want to win a prize. So I'm just going to adhere this little guy. And we're almost done. It's best if you get a bunch of little supplies, little pieces, parts, little things that you might want to use, and get those all out in front of you. That actually works very well before you get started. Let's see, let's just put little dots of glue on all of this because we want this just to adhere right in here. Okay. And we'll just put that just like that. Maybe because we put that at that angle, we might put this guy here. We could use another one of these for the happy birthday, or we could use another circle. Let's get this laid down first. Okay. We could do more with this. I'm just not, because of time, but there's a lot more we could do with this. Okay, we'll go ahead and lay it down like that. Oh, I forgot we have our cute little cupcake left. How about that? And we could put happy birthday right on there. And there is a happy birthday stamp in this set, which I pulled out already. So let's stamp that on our circle. Happy birthday. Okay, let's go ahead and put that up there. I hope this gives you guys some good ideas. The biggest thing is your basic booklet. And then you just go ahead and do whatever you like to decorate it. Use the papers you want, the little decorations that you want. There we go. Isn't that kind of cute? Look at our booklet. I'll hold it up. So here's the inside page 1. Oh, we need to get a little something to go inside of that, don't we? You know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use these sequins, because sequins are great in that they're flat. So they work really well for things like this. Let's put a little peacock sequin right in there like that. And maybe we'll put a couple up here too, or at least one. Maybe that, just one, looks good. Isn't that kind of cute? So really, I basically just decorated that with my, just with my little scraps. And there's our front. So now when we open it, this is how it would open. And we see these little pages. And it's a cute little birthday card. And then it looks really nice on the back. And we're going to tie our bow now and see how it looks on the front. You could tie it in a knot. I think a bow is kind of cute myself. And we'll just see how this turns out. That bubble bath color and pretty peacock are really pretty together, aren't they? I don't know that I've ever made anything quite so, since we've had these colors, quite so distinctive with these two, and they really look good. Okay, now we just need to spread out our bow a bit. Foof it, right? A little bit like that. And I leave the tails long until I get ready to trim them off. And so we'll just trim those little tails off like this. There we go. There's our really cute little card, little booklet card. And it wasn't very hard, was it? It was pretty easy. You just have those four rectangles, 3 circles, and 8 pieces of designer series paper. Okay, let's come on back and we will award a prize. I told you that took a little bit long. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, for sticking so long. Okay, so our prize from last week were these really pretty ombre matte dots, which I love, and we had a lot of you sign up for the prize. You just put the word prize on either YouTube or Facebook, because I'm on Instagram too. Do any of you follow me on Instagram? I tend to do a little more on Instagram. I don't know, just because it's kind of fun, because you can just pick up your phone and look at it. So if you haven't, come on over and follow me at Pretty Paper Cards on Instagram. Okay, so this was our prize from last week, and the winner is, and I think she's here today, Carol Schaefer. Carol, congratulations. I will get these out. I'm so happy you won these dots. They are so nice. They're just subtle and they're ombre, so I want to hold them up close. So you have a very light shade and it goes to the very dark shade. And I checked, I have your address in Connecticut, Carol, so I will get these out to you right away. In fact, I'm mailing this afternoon. Congratulations, Carol Schaefer. Yay! All right, and the prize for next week is a whole set of birthday cards from me. They're not all the same. They're 4 cards plus envelopes. Some of them we might have made together even. So there's one. And here's the second one. I don't know if we made this or not, but we might have. And this one opens like this. That's a little fun fold card. And then we have, oh, Hello Irresistible. That's a cute one. I like that. And what else do we have in here? Oh, today we celebrate you. So 4 birthday cards. If you'd like them, be sure you put the word prize on YouTube or Facebook. And, oh good, thank you, Carol Busby. So one quick little reminder, and I'll post it on Friday morning. I have an appointment at 4:30 on Friday. So instead of going from 4 to 5 Pacific time, I'm going to go at the same time as today, 3 to 4 on Friday, just because I had to get that. You know how it is. When you get a time, you got to take it. So I'll see you on Friday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. And congratulations to Carol Schaefer for winning. And you guys go make some cards. Make a booklet and send me a picture of it and show me. I'd love to see what you do with this design. Okay,